Hi guys, sorry I'm a little late. I thought I still had a couple minutes. I'll be right there, okay? And yes, I did comb my hair. Still has a little poof from Caroline Connor. Once I wash it though, that poof will be gone. Hey Lex, I'm live. Oh, I almost fell over the gate trying to get in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. The magazines. Got them here. Okay. Hi, whispering to me, Amy Casey. Kubi, are you feeling any better? I heard last night that you have COVID. Hi, Nicole Griffith. I know, hi, Lucy J. I did. I almost fell over our gate right there. Shelly Ellis. Anna. Hi, Jackie Burns. The TV isn't too loud, is it, guys? Dave turned it down a little bit. Lots of sleeping. Not too loud? Okay. Hope you get better soon. Okay. Did Moo make it? I told her to get over here. And I told Davita, Carolyn knows. Told her. This reading tonight brought to you by Bubbly Sparkling Water, the newest flavor, passion fruit. Become passionate about your stories of your life. And every pop tab has a saying or a word. This pop tab says AHEM. Look how hard it is for me. Hi, Foxy. Oh, no, Foxy, but you better not have anything else wrong with you. They could just remove that, right, with a laser, hopefully. We all got kicked off last night, Foxy Bot. That's what happened. But then Carolyn got the Zoom back. She accidentally hit leave or she accidentally hit end Zoom and we were gone. But we came back. She got a new Zoom going. But I guess the live never stopped. So just so you know. No, Foxy Bot. Everybody pray for Foxy Bot, okay? Many, many prayers that you're going to be fine. You're going to pull through it. A lot of times it starts out where you get real scared. They scare you about it because they don't think about how you're going to feel. You know, they're going to say the first thing. They always make it sound the worst, okay? And I'm not trying to poo-poo it or anything, but you're going to be fine. I have a good feeling. We can't take any more bad news. Hi, Dandy. Linda Gelb. Shelly Ellis. I don't know if I said anything. I can't believe it. He said it fast, but he's a good talker. Right, Foxy Bot. A lot of times they throw all this stuff out there. Well, it could be this and this. You could have it, you know, and we get kind of worked up. That's got me scared now, but you're going to be fine. Did I miss anybody? I don't see Billy Jones, but hi, Billy Jones. I didn't even open up my puppy. That's why I've sounded so bad and like I've been choking and so tired. Oh, yes. Right, Foxy Bot. Well, yeah, that would do it. A tumor in your throat, of course. Well, yeah, of course you're in shock. Who wouldn't be? Gonna get started here in a minute. Hi, Haley Ryan. Hi, Tracy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm 10 minutes late starting. Hey, Davida. And like a good YouTuber person, I've been reading the rules and they recommend, not the rules, but you know what I mean. They recommend saying hello to anybody that might be watching in the replay. Hi, everybody that maybe is watching or listening in the replay. Hi, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's get started. Okay, we're continuing with this one, guys. Home comforts. Remember, we still have a little bit longer to go. A little more to go on this, I mean. Hi, wake up. Well, QB, remember, I'm trying to be professional. It's taking me a while. I'm not going to be professional all the way, ever. But I have to try to do some things by the book. You hear what I got to say. Get my sip. Uh-oh, who's Barry Bullock? They being bad. Got kicked out. Or maybe that was one of those bot thingies. Oh, this is good. Refreshing. I'm just glad you made it, Tracy. I know Carolyn's going to be on, earlier tonight for Patreons, and then she has the sale tomorrow. So I'm going to work this in right now while I can. Okay, we already did that. This is over the back fence. Was it done for cause or effect? This poem, titled A Senior Citizen's Lament, author unknown, comes from a clipping shared by Kathleen Barrier of Newland, North Carolina. Thought I'd never let my doctor check me because I didn't feel quite right. All those aches and pains annoyed me, and I couldn't sleep at night. He could find no real disorder, but he wouldn't let it rest. What with Medicare and Blue Cross, it wouldn't hurt to do some tests. To the hospital he sent me, though I didn't feel that bad. He arranged for them to give me every test that could be had. I was fluoroscoped and cystoscoped. Lexi, don't laugh. My aging frame displayed, stripped upon an ice-cold table while my gizzards were x-rayed. I was checked for worms and parasites, for fungus and the crud, while they pierced me with long needles, taking samples of my blood. Doctors came to check me over, probed and pushed and poked around. And to make sure I was living, they wired me for sound. They have finally concluded their results have filled a page. What I have will someday kill me. My affliction is old age. That's cute, isn't it? Hi, Susan Witkowski. Carolyn's here. The lady, queen of YouTube. Gotta blow my nose 1 second. And no, it didn't make a lot of noise because it just feels like I have to blow it, but then I really don't. Oh, wait, that's not Carol. That was a different one. Okay. I was excited thinking Carolyn was here. I didn't see what they said. Let's see what they said. Oh, they just said hello. Yeah, she would have been a mod if that was Carolyn. Oh, that's cracking me up. Wait, Carolyn, is that really you? No, it can't be you. Carolyn, that's you. That's her, Carol. That's her, Kevin. Because she just messaged me and she said that is her, and you timed me out. Now this is scaring me because that doesn't look like her. Why isn't she a mod? Plus, she also said, that is me, you freaks. She would never say, you freaks. You timed me out. Now I'm freaking out thinking somebody's hacked her messenger. That is me, you freaks. You timed me out. Kevin, I'm here. Yep. But how could this is her messenger? We've been messaging. Carolyn, is that you for real? Call her, Robin. This is freaking me out now. I don't want to call. We just spoke like, that is me, said owner timed me out. That is me, said owner timed me out. Owner. Carolyn. Okay, well, all I could do was Slack message. Now I'm freaking out. My mind. See, I had Caroline Connor was talking to me for 2 hours. She got all these thoughts in my head. Okay, you're texting her. Okay. I'm not going to panic. Let's go on to this. Here's a little cartoon. Look at this. Can you guys read it? From Mr. Ollie. Kind of. Okay, you're texting her now? Okay. It's okay. Even if she's hacked, it's not the end of the world. Right, Caroline Connor? Right? If you're listening, right, Caroline? I'm just a little shook. Okay, this one's Wrong Shoes to Fill from Charlotte Hinton of Jeffersonville, Indiana. Comes this anecdote about ambition or perhaps the lack thereof. A son wanted to follow in his father's footsteps until he realized that his dad was wearing work shoes instead of loafers. That's cute. Okay, I'm going to call her. Actually, call. Call is waiting. Okay, she must be on with someone. Okay. Maybe she's talking to Robin Lane or something. Yeah, I'm sure everything's good. Davita text. Okay. Oh, she's not talking to me. Okay. Oh, from her phone. Okay. Oh, there's Caroline Connor. Oh no, I'm busted. Caroline Connor. Got some weird stuff happening right now. Mommy Rambling's got blocked or timed out or blocked or something. But we didn't think it was really her, but yet she's messaging and saying, yes, it is her. Is Caroline Connor really here? No, she's not doing Patreon yet. No, not doing that yet. She said that would be 8 or 8:30 her time. Wait, let's see. It will be at 8:30 Eastern time. Don't freak me out like that. 8:30 Eastern time. Yes. Where's Caroline Connor? This is real professional, right, Tracy? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I am. Let me. And simply heart and home, if you're here, it's not usually this crazy here. Sometimes it's crazier, but you saw me before when I was reading stories and I was a little more professional, right? We just like to have fun here and just enjoy the stories and some laughs and the confusion, right? Good offer, bad timing. An old man and his dog were walking along a trail when they came upon a frog sitting on a stump. The frog said, "If you rub my head, I'll become a beautiful princess and do anything you want." The old man thought about this for a moment, picked up the frog, and put it in his pocket. The frog said, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Well," said the old man, "at my age, I'd rather have a frog that talks." That is cute, isn't it? That's from John Holland, Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. And bright tidings. In honor of St. Patrick's Day this month, this isn't this month, obviously, we present a short verse from a book of Irish blessings in our files. Like the gold of the sun, like the light of the day, may the luck of the Irish shine bright on your way. Like the glow of a star and the lilt of a song, may these be your joys all your life long. And the little thing on the side, a thought to remember. Beware of the concrete mind. It's probably all mixed up and permanently set. Hi, Pitbull. Hi, Video Reel. Susan Witkowski. You don't have to be quiet. Just enjoy the craziness. I was thinking maybe Carolyn is in the tub because she was talking about getting in the tub. Maybe she was doing that from her, I don't know, from her phone, but I don't know. She'll explain it later. She'll yell at me later. Oh, here you go. These are pretty. Can you give me a hand? Look at these. More of the antique things. Look at these, guys. Look how pretty. Wait, make sure you're getting the whole picture. Yeah, there you go. Aren't they pretty? I think they're lovely. When I was a child, I was fascinated with this set of pink ladies above. My Aunt Adeline had in her kitchen. I've never seen any of them anywhere else. I'm curious about their history and the era they represent and would welcome any information. There are no markings on these little ladies to give me clues. Oh, and we don't have the answer to this one. It would be in a later magazine, and this magazine is from 2011, March 2011. Has anyone here seen them? Hi, Slam RN. A kitchen prayer, one says. Wow, spoon. I love them. Do they look familiar to anyone? If Carolyn's really here, Carolyn, would you look these up? Because you're always great at that. I would love these myself, guys. And I don't plan on buying anything else. And this thing right here, it says, this piece below was in my aunt's sewing box, along with sewing and crochet items. Marked on, it is Boyle Patent 7/13/28, Connecticut, USA. The handle squeezed together and open partially. There is one cutting edge on the rounded surface. Does anyone know the use of this tool? Doreen Ward, Rockville, Connecticut. I think Davita would know. Don't you so, Davita? Hi, Anne Marie Rudenecker. Hi, Taco. Wait, what's so sorry? Why are you so sorry? She has passed, so I can't. Huh? I don't know. It's okay. That's okay. Okay, your grandma had those. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Janie B. I love your name, Janie. Good. Okay, Pitbull. I'll try to be more soothing and not hysterical. During the 1940s, I lived in Manhattan on 68th Street between West End and Amsterdam Avenues. A man named Tom Jones was hired to get local kids and teens to perform in a show called Youth Follies. A photo was taken of the entire group. I have the 8 by 20-inch 1944 photo, but I'm looking for a copy of the 1945 photo from Constant Burnett, Fairbanks, Alaska. She doesn't have that here. I'm collecting pictures, newspaper clippings, memories, and so on that relate to the village of Chichester, New York. This small village in the Catskills Mountains was built around a woodworking factory that was started in the 1860s. The entire village was sold at auction in 1939, and the factory was demolished in the 1970s. My great-grandfather, father, and I worked in the factory at various times. From Charles Craig, Germantown, New York. Does anyone know where we can get this Bell and Howell 8 and Super 8 movie projector at Wright repaired? We purchased it about 35 years ago and have many movies we would like to share with our family. From Mary Unterreiner, Colville, Washington. And there's a little, warning or whatever you want to call it. Please do not send items related to request without first checking into value. Any simple looking piece could be a pricey antique or collectible. Likewise, do not send money if anyone offers to sell something. This feature is designed for readers to share information only. Hi, Debbie Britt. Oh, somebody else said hi. Let's see. That's a grapefruit core. Really, Robin? For real? Hi, Carol Lucy. Hi, Nana Patty. Oh, cool, Robin. Yeah, we all need to be nice and quiet and relaxed because Pitbull Slew is in bed. And this is his or hers bedtime story. We want you to have a good rest, Pitbull. Hi, Penny Sue. I am looking for a World War II Navy rate badge for dress blues. Motor machinist mate 3-C. Does anyone have one or know where I could find one? From Don Batchel, Cincinnati, Ohio. When I was a child in New Hampshire in the 1930s, my father taught me a language he called Hottentot. Vowels remained the same, and most consonants were expressed this way. B was bub, D was dud, G was gug, etc. If you had special pronunciations such as hash for H, row for R, wow for W, and yank for Y, Q and X remained the same. We could talk to each other rapidly while amazing others. For example, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog became Tathashi, Qui, Bob, Roa, Wow, None, Box, Jugamum. This is stupid and it goes on and on. Does anyone else know about Hottentot? From Helen Holman, Germantown, Wisconsin. These readers found the answer. For the identities of the WASPs, the WASP Women's Air Service pilots in the November issue, contact the National WASP World War II Museum in Texas. She keeps having this sitting on her lap in the living room, freaking me out every time. The little wooden box below, featured in the September issue, is an accessory to the Treadle Singer sewing machines made in the 1800s. It held all the attachments. One man sent a copy of the instructions for the use of each attachment. I received several hundred replies, and the amazing thing is that of all the people who responded, all but a few still had the box from Mary Dodson, Whitesboro, Texas. That's this thing right here. Look at these, Lexi, how pretty.
Ooh.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah.
I want them so bad. I really do. I really want those. Hi, Anne-Marie Rudenacker.
Yes, he has 30 inches.
Rubenacker. I wish I had his hair, though.
Me too.
I kind of do right now, the way it's... No, I don't. Okay, I can't look at him in the eyes for long. He really... Yeah, it's...
Well, if you don't want a close-up.
Him. It's not a her. Him.
Well, it's a him and a her.
Oh. Who's this calling me for Kentucky? Versailles, Kentucky. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a...
What is that thing? Looks like some sort of light.
It says, I've received several different guesses from readers regarding the identity of this piece. but I believe the correct answer came from a lady in Pennsylvania who said it was the base of a dress form.
Oh,
She had one like it when she made her own clothes. The top part fits into the neck of the dress dummy, cross pieces in the middle adjusted to the waist to the proper measurement, and the whole thing could be moved up and down to the correct height for measuring the hem. Now that I know what it is, I still don't know what to do with it, but it was worth the $2 I paid for it at a rummage sale just to have this experience.
those are from Seymour, Indiana.
See, yeah, that's all the way downstate. Well, no, that's where we got Hazel, Bonnie's dog.
Haley.
That's it right there. That's that movie projector.
Can you watch him after Lexi's tomorrow? Yes, it is Chucky's son, QB. I have no idea how Chucky made them, but
Here's stirring up memories. Oh wait, let me read the little thought on this page here. I think I missed. Oh, I've been forgetting. On every page, I think there's a saying, a thought. Like a thought to remember. The longer one carries a grudge, the heavier it becomes.
yeah, there's another one right here.
Yeah. Ellen Ryan. Ugh, she would have. Lexi does have a temper. She doesn't show it very often.
I get it from her.
No. Well, yeah, I've gotten it too. Here's another thought to remember. Success is getting what you want.
Look what Lucy J said.
Success is getting what you want. Happiness is enjoying what you get. There's a whole bunch of them on here, guys. It's really neat. Stirring up memories. Fortifying snack. In 1948, my father-in-law, Bill Skillman, was a graduate student in drama at New York University, writes L.J. Skillman of Mount Vernon, Texas. Here, he is having a late-night snack in his dorm room while studying. He went on to earn his doctorate on the GI Bill and became a university professor. Oh, wow, look at the box of Ritz. Looks a little bit different today. Really, Jackie Burns Creations? Robin Lane wants to know, does Glenn go to Christine too? I don't know what that means.
Huh?
Does Glenn go to Christine too? I don't know what that means. Robin Laden's asking that.
What do you mean, Christine? Oh, she meant Caroline Connor. No,
Oh.
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway.
Hi, Kathy Allison. I don't know if I said hi. All-in-one cabinet. This deluxe kitchen cabinet accommodated all the basic equipment for the efficient cook of the early 1900s, notes Mary Ellen Hampton of Onalaska, Wisconsin. Mary Ellen says the ad, circa 1910, came through the mail to her grandmother, Mattie Gosh, who lived with Grandpa Ed in La Crosse. Look at this. Oh, $22. I thought it was 220. Nelson's special porcelain top cabinet. Look at this, guys. That's what she's talking about right there. Isn't that cool, though? For $22. We have other cabinets at $12 and on up. A cabinet would make a very appropriate Christmas gift. Shall we save one for you? The Nelsons, the store out of the high rent district. Save the difference. We contracted for 100 of them, consequently, a price of $22. This cabinet is regularly sold for $30. You will save $8 by buying now. Made of oak, 40, 12-inch porcelain top, white enamel in cupboard sections, large extra cutlery drawer, big cupboard space, sanitary bread box, towel drawer, and cutlery drawer. A big roomy cabinet, well built. That is really neat, isn't it? You're having a nice storm? Yes, she's still enjoying Glenn. Still freaking us out. A form of mattress stuffing. When I was a kid, I usually did as I was told, except when Dad insisted I eat my veggies. He used to remind me how hard he worked to provide them and how lots of children in the world would give anything to have them on their plate. If I held my ground, he would send me to my room, and I went without dinner. My dad didn't understand why I never made a fuss, but Mom found out. These were the days before everyone had box springs. We merely had springs on slats with a mattress on top. One day, Mom turned over my mattress and found all kinds of snacks, chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal cookies, ginger snaps that I had stored between the springs for just such an emergency. Mom told me she knew my secret, but I don't think she ever told Dad, because later, every once in a while, I found a couple of candy bars that I hadn't put there. What would we have done without our moms? From Richard Bogart, Sucker Hills, Florida. Still having your knee pain, Nana Patty? Thank you, Kevin. I just can't. You know what? You want to know something? I was at 2,000 and then I went down. But I was 2,000 for a little bit. And I knew as soon as I said thank you for 2,000, I knew it would dip. And it did. Okay, Kevin. I'm just texting Carolyn. The Butter Man. In 1931, when I was 9, my family moved to a farm in Michigan. My father came home one day toting a big square glass jug with a paddle inside and proceeded to demonstrate how it worked. Whirling beaters clicking round and round. The whole family was fascinated, but my enthusiasm cooled when he announced that I was to become the butter maker. After several trials and many errors, I discovered there was more to making butter than whizzing a crank handle. The cream had to be the right temperature, the residue from the buttermilk had to be washed out, and the rinse water extracted with a curved wooden paddle. This required pressing the butter with the paddle while giving it a little twist so that the droplets of water would run out. It took forever. Finally, after the last bit of clear liquid was gone, there was a huge lump of gorgeous yellow, waiting only for a little added salt, and a warm crust of bread from the oven. Ooh, sounds good. It says that I need, yeah, Kevin, just like you said, 9 or 10. 9 or 10. Goes up, goes down, goes up. So unless YouTube goes through and removes subscribers that they don't think are real. Well, how do they know? Hi, Meg Healy. They want to be that way. Let them be that way. YouTube. The corner market. In the 1940s, my father owned a grocery store in Taunton, Massachusetts, called Marsden Market. Everyone in our family worked there, and we took special care of our customers. They came to the counter and told the clerk what they wanted. Then the clerk got the items off the shelves. For toilet tissue, paper towels, and other big items kept on the top shelf, the clerk used a grabber with a hook on one end to bring them down. All meats were cut fresh when the customer wanted them, and we made our own corned beef and sausage meat. See, I start drooling. I hate that. That's why I'm heavy. Potatoes came in 50-pound burlap sacks, and we were weighed out in brown paper bags. We had to deal with ration stamps for meat and sugar. Cigarettes were scarce. We kept the popular brands behind the counter for our good customers. There were charge customers who paid monthly and cash customers. For the cash customers, we tallied up their order item for item on the brown paper bag without an adding machine. And for added service, we had telephone orders delivered in our panel truck from William Marsden, southeastern Massachusetts. That's your kitties, right? Or your dog and your cat kitties? Excuse me. Just dawned on me that now we have service to the homes, kind of like they did back in the old days. It might be a little different, but still, service at home, coming right to your house. I never thought of it that way. And now a word from 1953. Carolyn and all them are your ones for antiques, Meg. We have a lot of people. Oh, and Moo of Two. She's like the antique expert. 1953. TEMT is this. It looks like that treat stuff. That's something like Spam. It says tempt, That's the meat for me. So easy to fix, so many wonderful ways. Ew. Bake, tempt, broil it, fry it, combine it with other foods in dozens of tempting recipes, or serve tempt just as it comes from the tin. You'll cheer the superior flavor of this juicy, tender pork meat made from the state of Iowa, land of choice young corn-fed porkers. Dubuque Packing Company, Dubuque, Iowa. Also Dubuque Hams and Bacons. Bacon. Tempt. I guess it would be like that, right? Like what do you call it? Spam in that? I haven't had spam in ages, but I do have a can of it in there that I bought because the Bryan clan always loved that so much. So I bought some a couple years ago when the pandemic started. And I sent her some too because she couldn't get any out there where she was. So I bought myself a can, but it's still in there. I have had it, years ago. Okay, they have recipes here for toasted corned beef sandwiches, mom's coleslaw, home style potato soup, and peppermint brownies. All these recipes. And look how pretty this table is set. Cooking for two. Motoring memories. An orange scented winter. In the winter of 1957 and 58, my dad, Harry Sharp of Clockville, New York, and I took his new 57 Chevy Bel Air convertible down to a relative's dairy farm in Plant City, Florida. I've been there. That's me in the Chevy, which was a real beauty with red upholstery. Dad worked as a carpenter, and I got a job in a frozen food plant. We'd drive into Plant City on balmy evenings when the air was heavily scented with the oranges from a nearby food plant. The neon lights on the area diners were bright, cheerful, and inviting. At a drive in, a car hop would take our orders as music floated from speakers outside. The melodious tunes set many moods: lighthearted, lonely, melancholy. The pace of life was slower, and simple togetherness was happiness. From Elaine Williams, Wampsville, New York, Plant City. That's where Casey Anthony was from, remember? You guys. Ups and down the road, up and down the roads. This picture below of my wife, Doris Buckley Zabel, and her 1932 Ford Model B Victoria was taken in 1949. She moved from New Brunswick, New Jersey, where she worked for the State Employment Service, to Jamesburg, where public transportation was sporadic. It was a bother to get rides from friends and relatives, so she bought this Ford for $25 from a neighbor who'd been storing it in a barn. Doris has many memories of good times with the car. A co-worker of hers remarked during a bouncy ride, "Doris, you go 80 miles per hour, 40 up and 40 down, and 40 straight ahead. 40 up and down and 40 straight ahead." She sold the Ford in 1950 for $25. Sure wish we still had it. From Stephen Pete Zabel, Largo, Florida. Look how cute. Isn't it cute? Look how nice the body on that car is. Not the woman, for any of you men. The body of the car. Doesn't it look like it's in really good shape? Back then. Boy, I'm falling apart too. See, somebody told me I had tendonitis, though. I think it was Doug. Because look, it hurts. Just, reach over like this. I know it's from doing all this piecework, because I never did this stuff before. It started with the diamond painting, and it just gotten worse and worse. My hands and now the shoulder. On my 14th birthday in 1943, I bought my first car, a 1914 Ford Model T touring car for $40. I drove about a half mile toward home when the old Ford stopped. I cranked and finally got it to go another mile. It took me 6 hours to go the 12 miles back home, and I needed a tow the last 2 miles. I was disappointed and embarrassed, having spent $40 on a lemon, so I decided to recoup my loss. I stripped the body off right down to the frame and built this race bug to the right. It took me 4 months, but what a beauty it was. I was the envy of all my friends, even if the car didn't run. One friend, Turk, wanted the car so badly that he paid me $60. I helped him push it home. How's that for a shrewd used car salesman? Wow, was Turk's mother ever mad? The next morning, while he was at school, she sold it for $35 to a man who made a trailer out of it from Bill Peters, Innisfail, Alberta. I don't know, Slam RN. Really, Nana Patty? I was wondering. But I just thought, they're going to just say, we can't do any. You know how that goes. Maybe I should, though, you think? And I know about the frozen shoulder Slam RN. My husband, Dave, had it, but he's getting better now. He goes to therapy and everything. He had the surgery. Yeah, figures. I never had this kind of pain until I started doing something that I don't like. I might as well get all dramatic like some others. Can you name the make, model, and year of this great old car? I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. See if you guys can figure it out. Here's your clues. This roomy sedan. Okay, Nana Patty, I guess I will. I will say that you said I have to. My doctor never wants to do anything, though. And you know what she called me? I love her. She's a young, beautiful doctor from India. And I really loved her until I asked for Ambien. She said, I don't like to prescribe that to elderly people. And I'm like, you think you're considering me elderly? And she just, you could tell she was thinking, oh boy, what's with her? She's like, that's the one thing I'm against. I don't like anybody having that. I don't like prescribing sleep medicines at all, no matter who you are, but especially not elderly. Okay. Okay, what car is this, guys? This roomy sedan with the monster wings has been a valuable asset for John Just of Lodi, California, ever since he bought the car from his father-in-law in 1974. The big trunk came in handy when we had to move our daughter Angela home from Pacific Lutheran College in Tacoma, Washington, back in 1980, says John. My father-in-law purchased the car new in Lodi, and it has the original paint job. This hardtop V8 was made 2 years before the demise of this car company, which was named after the explorer who discovered the Mississippi River in 1541. Here are some more hints that should help you name that car. I know, Slimmer and right? I don't think so, Jackie Burns. Anyone over 50? I didn't ask her the age, but it's in my shoulder to beat a yes. Orthopedic doctor. I have to have a referral, right? Yeah, I'm sure I do. Maybe she could give me one, which is what Dave goes to as well, you know. Sports, I don't know. Okay, what do you guys think? The side trim on the body was changed for this model year to run at an angle to the corner of the tail fin. In its first 12 months in the industry, this automaker delivered 81,065 cars, a first-year sales record that would stand for 3 decades. Production plunged more than 60% in the model year of this car to a level not seen since the days of the Depression. Howard Cunningham, father of the family on the TV show Happy Days, drove one of these automakers' cars before he traded it in for a Studebaker. Fins got you fooled? Motor to page 67 to find the name, model, and year of this issue's mystery car in the Automotive answer box. Meanwhile, if you have a great old car or pickup truck from the teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or 60s, and you think fellow readers would enjoy trying to identify it, send in some photos. We need sharp color photos or slides of the car taken. Quarter on so we can see the front and one side, plus a rear view if possible. Keep the background uncluttered, and if you'd like to pose in the driver's seat, great. And then they have, guidelines you have to check. But here's the car. See if you guys, anybody know what it is? Here we go. My dad would know right off the bat. Oops. And the back of it. You know that, Slammer in? Any other guesses before we look at the answer? Cat Scott Maya, I'm the same way as you, exactly the same way. lidocaine ointment. You can get that at the store too, right? Let's see what it is. My guess is, an Oldsmobile something, but I know I've got to be wrong. Oh, wow. You got it. Slam RN. It's a 58 DeSoto Fire Sweep Sportsman. Slam RN said that. Wow, Slam RN. Lexi, Debbie Brett said hi. Debbie Brett said hi. You were super close, Jackie. You were 1 year off. Oh, reminiscent. Lemon chiffon cake. Betty Crocker chiffon. I have never had one of those. I've always thought they sounded so good. With lemon butter frosting. And they have orange chiffon. Oh, and then you can do an orange chiffon cake. If my mom ever made that, I sure don't remember. If she was here right now, she'd be like, well, I used to make that all the time when you were kids. What are you talking about? Don't tell them that. Let's see, how long have we been on? Carolyn will be going, okay, it's 7, almost 7 my time. So that's 8 her time, and she's going on at 8:30. So we'll just read a couple more things, and then we'll be done. Hey, Brent. But chiffon, I've always wanted chiffon. It seems so light and everything. Doesn't it? Okay, here we go. A couple more things. Sentimental value, guys. My aunt called this portrait by Bessie Peace Goodman the bride. She received it as a 1920s wedding present and gave it to me as a wedding gift in 1950. I'll show you the picture in a second. Bessie Peace Goodman, 1876 to 1960, was a Philadelphia artist and illustrator, known and loved for her themes of cherubs, children, and babies. Her 3 children. Oh, just 1 minute. Sorry. Her 3 children, Alice, Lucille, and John, were often her models for tinted pastel works printed in Blex calendars. I wish I could shut this camera off. I don't know, Davita, they'd have to prescribe that. No, I don't want to start gagging. is so embarrassing. Okay. Not professional. This print, To Love and to Cherish, number 615, represents Gutman's first attempt with the wedding and romance theme. Esther Hill Paulsteiner, a dear family friend, was the model for the 1911 painting. The subject was so successful that many similar works followed, including several that featured young couples. Most works were charcoal with overlays of oil and watercolor. Value: a 14 by 20-inch Gutman recently sold for $350, but I would need size to give accurate value. But you figure this is a 11-year-old magazine right now. Look how pretty this is, though, guys. Look at that. My question is, she could have had a little smile on her face. Oh, look at this. Look. You guys know what that is? I was told this instrument belonged to an ancestor who was a doctor in Denmark and used it during the plagues. The only plagues I could find in that country's history were in the 1850s. From Robert O.V., Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Bloodletting or phlebotomy is an ancient practice. As late as the 19th centuries, physicians used a variety of tools to release blood from the bodies of sufferers. They called it breathing a vein. Lancets like this are surgical knives used to incise veins. They were difficult, if not impossible, to clean and required little skill to use. It was widely believed that they saved life and that better health could be a lancet puncture away. Doris Davis of Bolivar, Missouri, also sent us a lancet with the worn lettering revealing the source. Conrad Weigand and Thomas Snowden, makers of surgical instruments in Philadelphia from 1824 to 1855. Value: similar lancets have sold for $200. So crazy, isn't it though? I love this kind of history. We watch so many shows. Nothing wrong, B. I was just getting ready to do my gagging, you know. I don't want to do that on here. You're used to it. I used to think that was healing people, you know. Let their blood drain out. And especially without, anesthetic and all that back then. Antiseptic, I mean. And let's see, here's bookends. My husband inherited these bookends when he graduated from a seminary in 1947. They weigh 10 pounds each and are black and shiny. From Lois Simon, Grove City, Pennsylvania. Bookends this heavy are not just decorative, they accomplish what they were intended to do. The Pompeian Bronze Company in New York, which made your bookends, was in business from 1921 to 1930. The bookends are bronze coated with plaster interiors and are copies of museum pieces. Written on each bookend is Homer's Iliad. The pieces depict scenes from the ancient Greek military epic. Value: what a beautiful and stately pair this is. It is $325. Its value. But they are very pretty. Yes, they were trying to kill people even back then, Kathy, for sure. Stop, Bonnie. I know why I have it, Bonnie. But thank you. Yes, you can if you would like. But just hold on about the appointment. Bonnie, Bonnie, Bonnie. Have you heard you need some subs? So here I am. Did I win anything? Wendy Jones. Nope, stop being stop. Oh, stop, honey. Thank you, though. It heals. It heals itself. It's going to be fine once we get our new mattress. Kevin. Oh, Bonnie, please. Kids. Love you, Bonnie. You know I got to be silly, Bonnie. Let's see. I think we might be able to. Nope, he's not popping popcorn right now, Brent. Yeah, Dave goes to Mark now, like 2-3 times a week. Oh, I love Mark. He does great. He's yeah. You can't beat it. Um, let's see. See if there's something quick to read before. Okay. Carolyn's going to be starting very soon. Caroline's channel. Is she going on and showing the birds? I don't. She does have a channel. Yeah, because it's been forever, but let me look her up. She only put a few bird videos on a while, when she was in here a couple years ago. She would put on some bird videos and whatnot. Now let's see, where is she? Here we go. I am subscribed to her. Okay, we're going to put her link in right now. No, Slammerin. We're just wanting her. She said she wanted to make some videos, so make more videos. Or she wanted to go live. That's Caroline's channel right there, Caroline Connor. Right there. Caroline Connor. Go on there, leave her a comment, ask her to make some videos. Her theories, guys. Tell you what. Right, Slammerin? Awesome. Yeah, I've been sub to her since she used to come on. So she will give you lots of info. I love her. Okay, well, I guess we better go since Carolyn will be going live, right? On Patreon. It would, yeah. So, I think that will be it for now. Oh, thanks, Burn Hot Dog. See you guys all on the other side. Thank you for coming. Beep, beep. Thank you, guys. We'll do reading again soon. Love ya. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Try to end this. Bye.